yeah, I think that's the main things that you really need, and I feel like I can bring that in communication.
Okay. And yourself?
I think what determines worth is like probably like your personality, your confidence, and like just overall just uniqueness. Like I think worth different people are looking for different things. So worth it just depends on to me what the person is looking for and do that match up with what you're looking for.
Mm. Now, let me ask this question while Sarah just sitting back down. If a guy were to say to you, "What can you offer me that I can't do for myself?" What would be your answer? We'll start over this side. This time.
I would say peace.
Mm,
I think that's what most guys need.
absolutely. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, peace. We don't want to hear that bullshit. We don't want to hear all that goddamn screaming and yelling and talking crazy and shit. And we don't. You're right. You.
And I think a safe place,
Yeah,
security.
for sure.
Yeah, I think dudes want to be safe for sure.
Absolutely. Wait a minute. This side over here, you got an organ we can play. This some shit. They have a church over here. So when you say that, what do you mean when you say that? Like, go into like safe place. What does that look like?
I would say like a safe place from the world because I feel like a lot of men have a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders. So a safe place that is secret and there's not too much stuff piling up on them. So that's what I would think.
Boy, this I've been baptized. What about y'all?
I was actually gonna say a safe place as well. I feel like men don't, they're not able to express their emotions enough. So I feel like
Right.
as their woman, you should be like their safe space. Like,
Talk a little closer.
sorry,
You're good.
you should be able to like listen, be there for him, like let him show his emotions because men don't get to do that often.
Yeah, a lot of men will say that's bullshit. They're not going to do that. But, and the reason why men don't do that is because they don't want you mentally loading a bullet to shoot them with it once you're mad. And that happens to a lot of men. A lot of men will open up and say, "Hey, listen, baby, this is what I went through. This is what I'm going through." And then as soon as you get mad, that's why your motherfucking boss finna fire you, bitch ass, right? I mean, that's just what it is. A lot of men experience that and they don't open up. And that's why men are dying faster than women. That's why men have so much stress, like she just alluded to. So much stress, so much depression. And these men just walk around like zombies all day and they never tell you anything. They're not because they're not safe with you. So what about you?
I would kind of bite off of what everybody said. You do have to be their safe place. You have to, because we're all human. Everybody needs a place where they can be vulnerable and be allowed to be vulnerable, like in every way. So if you provide that as a woman, they know. And how you said, a lot of men are not comfortable with doing that because it's like a loaded bullet waiting to like hit you. Like, use your own words against you and use how you are against them whenever the female is mad. And that's a big problem nowadays with everybody, and that's why people, I feel like relationships have kind of like been rocky nowadays. But if you're able to provide that and you're able to be a man's peace, even like how my friend said, guys really can't express their emotions, but if you know the guy you're with in and out and you've gotten to know them over a long period of time, they shouldn't even have to break down exactly how they're feeling because you should already know how they're feeling just by a couple words that they say. So that's what you should be able to.
So can I share a secret with you guys?
Mm-hmm. Please.
From a man's perspective,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter if you've been with a man 3 months, 6 months, 5 years, or 15. You have one opportunity with a man to dishonor his vulnerability. And he will never look at you the same. He may act like it. He may walk around with a smile on his face. But on the inside, he's like, "Oh no, I would never." He could be going through the worst thing. He'd be like, "Baby, how was your day?" How many women on this panel right now have heard a man say, "Oh, it was good. I had a good day. It was all right." And on the inside, he's saying, "Yep, I went through a whole bunch of shit today, but I'm not telling you because I can't trust you with my vulnerability." So just remember that. That's a secret. Men are very, very fragile when it comes to that because it takes a lot for a man to open up to a woman, period.
Mhm. No, for sure. I'll go on to another one. This is one of my new favorite things I like to ask. What can y'all improve on? I want to know what you can get better at in a relationship. We'll start on this side.
I feel like what I've learned, I that I could do better is I shut down. Like when I get like super mad, or sometimes I don't want to be like the nagging, like, oh bitch, like there's always like bitchy, like, oh it's always something. So I'm trying to work on to like instead of holding it in, just like communicate how
Communicate,
I'm feeling.
yeah.
Then it won't build up, and then you just explode, and they're like, "Whoa, where's this coming from?"
I gotta say, this is the answer we get a lot though. Like communication must be a big deal today for a lot. A lot of women must be having trouble with this because I swear every panel we have at least one or two girls say the exact same thing that you just said, and I think it's because I'm just throwing something out there. I'm probably actually completely wrong, but I just have a theory behind this. I think that the illusion of choice, like having so many like. It's so easy for you to be like, this guy ain't shit. He sucks. You know, there's somebody out here that might be better. And it's really easy for you to not want to communicate because there might be somebody out there better to communicate with. And I think that, like I said, I might be wrong. This is just a theory I have. But I think it's because there's so many choices out there. It's hard for you to want to go communicate with that partner because you could easily throw it away and find somebody better maybe. And yeah. But what about you? What can you improve on, you think?
I would say overthinking. That's always gonna probably be my answer. Overthinking for sure.
Overthinking.
Hey, ladies, can y'all talk directly into the mic for us, please? Y'all have such a soft voice.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No problem.
So overthinking, yeah, for sure. I think overthinking for me is a big deal. I don't react or say nothing to the person, but if I overthink some stuff, I'll just be like, no, I'm good.
You'll lose the communication as well,
Yep.
kind of, just
Mhm.
because of your own brain making you scared about some shit.
Well, go into that though. When you say you overthink, give me an example.
Like, if I feel like, okay, so this is shallow, but I'll tell the truth. So if I feel like I'll ask the person, I'll say, okay, so who's your celebrity crush, right?
Mhm.
And to me, that's like every guy's fantasy, right? Is their celebrity
Right.
crush. So if me and the celebrity crush don't have no type of similarity or commonality,
Oh my god!
I would be like, no, he's not the one for me. Because
What the fuck?
I'm
Wait,
right there with you.
but because like a man is physical first.
right?
So if somebody says, you know, like, I don't know, if somebody be like Kylie Jenner, right? I'm gonna know it's not me, right? I'm gonna know I'm not your dream girl. But if somebody said like Fatima for Sisters, I'll be like, okay, I could correlate that. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like men are like, they like looking at women. So if I'm not near your celebrity crush, then
So
okay.
if me and you were in a relationship and I told you, hey babe, you know, you're beautiful and you're sexy and all this other shit, and then you say, well, who's your celebrity crush? And I say Rihanna. We breaking up.
No, because Rihanna is like not similar. I'm not saying like Rihanna, but I would be like over Kylie Jenner. Come on now.
I mean, but Kylie Jenner, we act like Kylie Jenner is the
I know,
standard.
right?
Or
Yeah, she
Kim
ain't-
K. I'm not saying she's the standard, but I'm just saying like, or Selena Gomez. We'll just put somebody that's like totally opposite of me. I'll be like, oh no, I'm good.
Yeah, but I mean, in this case, you being facetious because you do your characteristics as far as appearance, you do look better than both of those young
Ooh,
ladies.
no. Ooh,
Like
no.
for real. Like I'm not bullshitting. I'm
You
not
gotta
gonna shoot your
understand, a
ass
lot
straight.
of guys hate the fake shit. You
Yeah, we
gotta
don't like the
understand
fuck all
a
that.
lot, especially the serious guys.
Yeah,
I think that the guys that are serious really hate that shit. Like they hate it. They hate the Kardashians. They think they're ruining the world. If it's a smart guy, that's the way he thinks. Obviously, there's a lot of piece of shits out here that would love that. But yeah, no, I
Yeah.
agree with him. At first, I disagreed with you for a second because like I know I don't look like anything like my girl's celebrity crush. So like, but at the same, but when you said women are physical or like men think physically, I kind of was like,
Yeah.
is she right because of that? Because men do think physically a lot. So I like you kind of changed my mind there for a second.
I want to add on to that too, Meech.
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree with you and tell you that your thought, for lack of better words, is pretty stupid. And here's why. There is not one type of woman that a man wants.
Exactly.
Men like variety.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
true.
So
that is
yeah.
true.
You
yeah.
you go to any man, and if he watches porn, look at his porn search history. He wants Latina chicks, black chicks,
That
fat
is
chicks.
so
If he's
true,
into
though.
fat chicks, whatever. He got a variety of all types of chicks.
Yeah.
So for you to break up with him because he says Kylie Jenner or whoever it is, I guarantee you got 12 other hoes that he got in mind too.
But that's like first. That's like in the beginning questions. That's not like after just like me dating and liking a person. I mean, if we dated and liked each other, I'll be like, okay, well, we like each other. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it's like in the beginning. That's like in my normal set of questions. You know?
Damn.
Yeah.
So you probably lost out on a good man already because of
might
some
have.
dumbass
I
decision.
might
like
Damn,
leaving
you gonna be
him.
watching
I
TV
might
one day. They're
know.
gonna say the winner
Yeah.
of the lottery is. You gonna say that's that motherfucker.
No, it's just man, that's funny. You what can you improve on?
I would say patience.
Patience?
I have a hard time. Like, I get triggered so easily, and that is something like I really, really need to work on.
I'll teach you a trick just that I do. Just as far as getting triggered goes, never personify with something. Like whenever somebody says something or does something or they're talking about something, don't try to take it personal. Like don't get me wrong, people might be saying it directly to you, but try to be like look at it from a outside like your own brain, you know, like a third person view, and like try to see it like that, and you don't get triggered as much. I had to learn how to do this personally to get myself better at conversations and debating and stuff. I had to learn to step outside the box, I guess you could say, you know. But yeah, that's just a little tip that I do. What's something that you can improve on?
Probably, I wouldn't really know how to explain it, but kind of my self doubt and like kind of have more of a backbone when I'm in a relationship. Just as far as like not, I need more security, not as far as like, oh, do you still love me type of thing, but it within myself, like I always doubt like, am I doing this good enough for him, whatever, and always putting the blame on myself, and instead of asking like, hey, how do you think I'm doing as far as in this relationship, and also emotionally, just the stuff that I've gone through in life and that I currently experience in life, I really let my emotions for my personal problems like family and other things really affect me myself,
Like your day-to-day life.
that I'm not able to put 110% of all of my effort and energy into a relationship. And that's why like a lot of times where I am dating, it tends to fail because I hear a lot of repetitive things I hear is like, oh, you seem like you don't care, or you seem like dry, basically like I'm dry. And I know that that's not me because I'm a super goofy person. Like I'm always laughing. I've sometimes I could be funny as hell, but it's just like my personal issues that I can't seem to overcome and like put to the side so that I could like solely focus on my relationship. And maybe it is because I do need that one person to, you know, kind of not be my distraction, but to be my peace as well, to get me away from everything else that I'm going through. I just haven't, you know, found that person. So I go through it alone, thinking that I can't rely on this person because of everybody else I've tried to rely on. That's blood. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I tend to have to rely on myself and doubt myself a lot.
Okay.